Hello, hello, hello. So listen, why are you not reaching your goals? I don't know, you tell me. You might want to listen to this. If you've clicked in by accident and you're hearing me, then this is obviously something that you're supposed to hear. So listen, why did I not achieve my goals? If I tell you that, then maybe you will hear yourself as well and hear your own truth, because that's the only thing that I can ever tell you is my truth, because that's my experience. And that's all your truth is your experience, not somebody else's truth. So don't believe a word I say, but there'll be something that might just resonate with you. So I hear so many times that people say to me, but Sheena, I have to be realistic and achievable. I have to set those goals and be realistic about it and make sure I can achieve them. Well, let's have a look at that. Just listen for a little minute. So, by the way, if you like this, just click like, subscribe, send, share. I don't care. Whatever you do with it, just send it out there so somebody else can get the benefit of this. Don't keep it all to yourself. So, listen, real. What does real mean? In the dictionary, real actually says that's something that doesn't change. Well, reality is constantly changing, which means it's not real. How funny is that? That's really funny. What is reality anyway? Reality is evidence of yesterday's thoughts. So today is evidence of what we were thinking yesterday and the day before and the day before and the day before that. So it just follows suit that if you're setting goals based on reality, you're setting goals based on yesterday. Are you following me? So that means you're setting your future to be very much like your past. Therefore, we just go round and round in circles, working really hard and actually not going anywhere. And yes, you might get 10% growth, but that's not growth because you've already done that. And then there's another 10% growth. That's not growth because you've already done it. The universe is expanding. You're just expanding with the universe. So that's not actually growth because everything else is growing by 10% as well. Do you see that? That's not growth. Listen, there's no cruising in this life because if you're cruising, well, you have to be going downhill to cruise anyway, don't you? So you're either growing or dying. What's your choice? So, what's a good growth target? But here's the thing then, but Sheena, it has to be achievable. Okay, let's have a look at achievable. It means you're able to achieve. Now, what do you know about being able to achieve? That which you already know. And what do you already know? Is what you did yesterday. Are you following? So you know how to achieve what you achieved yesterday. So you set an achievable target so that you can achieve yesterday's goals. But it looks like growth to you because it may be an extra 1%, 2%, 10% even. Don't you see what's happening? Just again, going round and round in circles. So then, whenever I speak to people and I say, right, let's just set a goal. So what we might want then is the next level goal would be something like, oh, let's do a stretch target. Let's set them smart. Ugh, we all just hate that, don't we? I don't know if anybody's from corporate and you had to do a stretch target. Well, it meant no difference to me. It just meant working hard. And so I was not inspired by a stretch goal at all in any shape or form. So, what's the best goal? Listen, setting goals are easy. It's achieving them. There's an art to goal achieving. So, what if you set something that was ridiculous? And you know it's ridiculous because people will laugh at you and say, you'll never do that. Then you know you're doing something different. Because if you set a goal and everybody goes, that's a really good target, you're just doing the same as everybody else. If you want more than somebody else, set a goal that's ridiculous, one that everybody is laughing at and just goes, you are never going to do that. But does it inspire you? Does it scare you? I mean, scary in a good way, that if I got that, wow. So what, you can make, 3 million, why not 10 million? But that's ridiculous, Sheena. Nobody's ever done that. Well, you can be the first one. How would we ever have got anything today if everybody had worked on what they could achieve? Like lights, the phone, air travel, internet. They were all silly ideas. I remember when I was 16 doing my computer studies O level, And them saying, one day these computers will talk to each other. And we were like, oh my God, no way. How's that going to happen? Etc., etc., etc. You get the idea, don't you? So why don't you set a goal that is just stupid, that inspires you? Because feel the difference in that. Feel the difference of, I wonder what it would feel like to have that. And then ideas will come in at that level because you're inspired. Inspiration in spirit. That's where inspiration comes from things that you can't do and that you've never had, not from the things you've done before. So go on. Why don't you step out? That's why you're not reaching your goals. They're not big enough. Because you see what you do, so those the stretch ones, then you lower them because you just go, oh, maybe that was just too high. No. Inspirational targets, something that's ridiculous. And just watch how your spirit soars and just goes, yes, finally, something different, something to really work on. And you're not looking for the money or whatever, you're looking for the idea. And the idea could be call somebody, the idea could be write a book, the idea could be, I don't know, whatever ideas pop into your head. And then some people say to me, but Sheena, I've never been money orientated. And I'm like, really? You're working really hard for money. You just told me you wanted to go from here to here. That involves money. And you just told me that money doesn't matter. Well, money doesn't like that. That doesn't feel good to money. Now, here's the thing about money. Money helps people. And so by you keeping yourself low, you keep everybody else around you low, everybody else in your business, everybody else in your family, because you decided that money wasn't important. It's important when you need to go and buy food. It's important when you need to grow your business. It's important when you need to buy clothes. It's important whenever your kids ask to do activities. Now, what would you do with that 10 million? What would you do with that million? How would your family, how would your employees imagine being able to pay your employees more money? Imagine being able to pay more bonus. Think of the family, the knock-on effect of you wanting and growing more money through your business. Not only the service that you provide, that more people can reach your service, because clearly it's a good service if you're doing it, because you wouldn't be doing it if it wasn't needed. So people need to hear what you're doing, so they need to hear about you, which means you need to get out there more. How are you going to do that? You need more money for marketing. Paying your employees more, they'll feel so much better. Their families will feel so much better, etc., etc., etc. It just goes on. You know, the first chapter in The Science of Getting Rich, Wallace D. Wattles, and that's what he says. He says, don't think for 1 minute that this is just about you. It's actually really selfish to say that you don't want money, because that affects everybody around you in your world. Everybody. And then think of the things that you don't buy because you don't have the money. And then the families and the shops and everything else that would benefit from that flow of money. Think about all of that. So open your mind, expand. Don't keep yourself locked in, because that's just keeping you small. Nobody benefits from that. Get yourself out there, set a goal that's ridiculous, and see what happens. You'll reach those smaller goals on the way, but that would have been maybe your first level goal, and that would have been where you'd have stopped. But you're going to hit that anyway, but you're going to get so much more. Listen, I've got an event on Tuesday. The link's in the description. Click on that. It'll be live on here. It's on Tuesday, 1 o'clock UK time, 1st of November. And yeah, have a listen. You might learn something. I'm going to go right the way through what's holding you back from that, because when you start to set goals that are up there, something else kicks in. Your programming. Oh, never do that. And I don't want people to laugh at me, but I'm telling you to have people to laugh at you. Come on, laugh at yourself first of all. It makes life so much better. Listen, have a good day, and I'll see you on Tuesday. Bye-bye now.